Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Jaymorz Collectibles. Thank you for joining me on this lovely evening. And today I have more boxes to open, more mail to uncover, just for you, the viewers. So if you're new to my channel, I basically go over anything and all things gaming collectibles. And here we have more TCG product. I have Magic the Gathering that I have added to my collection due to opportunity in the market. So, in today's video, I have two items that I purchased from separate transactions, separate vendors, separate suppliers, but within the same category of where I find opportunity in today's market, where it feels like the market has a bit of weakness and product is a little bit dry and hard to push. So the velocity of money in the collectibles world has been slowing down. So, once again, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe so you can catch more of me if you like the content, and also drop a like or a comment on this video if you feel like you have some positive energy today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack both of these boxes open. We'll start with, let's go with this one. Get it out of the way. Let's see what Jaymorz has purchased with a postage paid of $45.50. This must be something expensive. Okay, so while you're watching me fail at cutting open packages, okay, very well packaged. Salute you, sir, whoever you might have been. Okay, I got some loose plastic wrappy. And if we turn it to the side, wow, this packaging is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, this is quite the package. Almost as delicate as art. Wow. Okay. And what is behind item number one? Oh my goodness. Okay, so can you see it? That ripped through print paper. Okay, I got a booster box of some kind, and then I got a bigger box of some kind. So let me clean up the area, ladies and gentlemen, and I will edit and be right back. Alright, here we have it. We got Big Bro and Little Bro right here. We got the Angel and we got the Titan. So pretty much what you're looking at over here is a sealed box. Okay, a little bit of a rip. That wasn't disclosed, but that does not change the value of the product. I get so many questions. I actually get a lot of emails. For someone with only, what, 20 subscribers, I get a lot of emails. So if you're not subscribed and you're sending me these emails, unless you have duplicate accounts, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to the channel. It would mean a lot so I can continue to support the channel and get more content out there, because right now I got a lot going on in just 24 hours of the day, this being one of them. So, love the symbol. Kind of reminds me of the scimitar, right, from Arabian Nights, but reversed. Anyway, so this is a booster box sealed of Mirrodin. Again, any damage on the seal does not deter or warrant any reduction in the box price. People need to understand that, especially for older product. This being one of them. Released in, I think, 2005. Great set. It's got a lot of artifacts. Affinity decks have spawned because of this set. So again, this is the OG, the first set to ever have those new card frames. And this is the Big Bro starter deck, 12 of them. So it's a tournament box, that's what they call them, because each of the decks are called tournament decks. 75 cards, 60 of your regular cards, and then I believe some lands as well. So you get a bit of everything in just one deck. Again, this is probably one of the most nostalgic, iconic items ever printed in Magic the Gathering, and is such a good value opportunity, especially in today's market. So this I picked up below market value by quite a bit. The gentleman posted it, and within 10 minutes of his listing, he sold it and he sold it to Jaymorz Collectibles. So I thank you very much, especially for packaging these so well and nice and preserving the, I guess, integrity of the box. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So let's go on and open up box number 2. Just another note to mention on the Mirrodin boxes. Right now, the market is showing signs of weakness, especially within the Silver Age era of Magic the Gathering, right? Golden Age of Magic was anything older frame or before, meaning before they transitioned to this. I believe this last set printed was Scourge, Legion, and Net Block, Onslaught. So that was the last block in the old style frame. Those were the Golden Age of Magic. This and thereon, until you got into, let's say, Pioneer, is the Silver Age of Magic, and thereon is the Bronze Age of Magic. So any box within this Age of Magic, the Silver Age, has great opportunity because the eyes are either planted on the Vintage or on new sets from Standard. So Strixhaven, really hot set right now. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and I want to talk about it in this video as well, but let me just go back on topic here. Again, Standard, Strixhaven, Kaldheim, Commander Legends, all great sets. All attention is focused on either those or commonly referred to as the Golden Age product, aka anything from Vintage Legacy formats. So this is primed for opportunity because there are no buyers in the market for product like this, and because of which there are good deals to be had, and therefore you suck them up. There are 2 positions that I have that I will always continue accruing towards: Mercadian Masques and Mirrodin. Those are my 2 favorite long-term hold play for any MTG sealed product collectible. Again, Mercadian Masques is primed, undervalued by a shit ton. I'm talking, if 7th edition right now is $6,000 per box, Mercadian Masques is primed for at least $7,500 per box because of the foils, because it's an older set, and because of the other notable non-foil cards within the set. It's so stupid how cheap Mercadian Masques is, but again, that's my largest position. I will not disclose, even though I have on Time Spiral to that one commenter, I will not disclose my position on Mercadian Masques because it is stupid. It is so stupid how much Mercadian Masques boxes I have. I'm talking on the level of Rudy times 2. So, Mirrodin, I'm working on getting this as my 2nd largest position. I have quite a bit of boxes already, but if I can find good market opportunity, I buy them. This is like clockwork. This is, even if it goes to 1,000 a box, which I paid for both of these, even if it goes to 1,500, I will continue to buy as long as the market continues to support those prices and I find good deals to add to my position. Remember, cost basis is most important over product. You want to buy good product at a good enough cost basis to hedge as much risk, especially in the collectibles market, because a lot of people who are venturing into this market have not seen dark days, and because of which they think it's all fun and games and it just goes straight up. But once your product, once your singles, once your graded cards start to decline and they are already illiquid, boy, you will panic. You will see some grim times and you have to bear the grunt because this is a long-term hold item. A lot of these products are long-term hold positions and you need to understand that when venturing into the world of collectibles. So, that's enough for Mirrodin and what I had to say so far. Let's open up the 2nd box. Let me clean up. See you in a bit. Alright, part 2 of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with the 2nd box opening. This one's rather interesting. Well, actually, it falls in the same category. Surprise, surprise. Have you seen the theme of investing in a stable market, in a tried and true market called Magic Gathering? Have you seen that theme in my channel lately? Alright. Despite the cynicism, despite the negativity, market just ebbs and flows. It goes through cycles, right? It goes through market cycles, and it always comes back. History repeats itself, and that's why any company's trajectory, any company's balance sheet always relies on past performance, right? However, everyone says it's not indicative of future results, but that's bullshit, because if you know what you're doing and you've known what you were doing back then, you absolutely know what you're doing now. Okay? Despite the madness that we're seeing in Magic the Gathering with the reprints and stuff like that, yes, things get shaky. Everyone goes through turbulent times. However, they always find a way to hone back in and succeed, especially when they have the resources to do so. But anyway, that is for another video. I feel like I'm talking about everything that's happening because there's so much going on right now, including me almost cutting myself with this Swiss Army knife. Got like every tool you would ever need if you ever get stranded, including, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This thing. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Pliers. All right. How cool is that? It's like a little Pac-Man. Anyway, on with the video. This is a serious video. No time for jokes. This is not a Rudy video. This is talking about serious business and how to spend your money. All right. No time for popping these air sacs. Although that is pretty fun, which I'll probably do off camera. Oh my god, so much of it. Alright, what do I have here? Again, I love the packaging. You have no idea how bad some of these packages were sent in. They were just literally, okay, you ordered a card. Here's the card. No protection. Oh man, it bent. I'm sorry. I guess I should have used protection. Giggity. I guess that's what she said. Anyway, moving on to another topic while I'm struggling with this bubble wrap. The modern market right now in this world is being pushed by one of the biggest TCG supporters out there, Channel Fireball. They used to be all Magic, and now they've diversified into pretty much every TCG that you hear on the news. I guess the YouTube news. No gaming news network. So pretty much you got your Flesh and Blood, you got your Magic Gathering, you got your Pokemon, you got your Yu-Gi-Oh! They cover it all. So what they've been tweeting on lately, and this is from Channel Fireball themselves, no sub-channel, right, has been modern, modern, modern. They are pushing the modern format, and it's drawing so much attention to this one particular format, despite the wallet fatigue, the weakness in the market. Modern continues to prevail. This is truly extraordinary because we're seeing the inflection point of a new market cycle, just like we did with the 2017 reserve list boom and bust. Alright, the exact same thing is happening where fatigued hands are moving into cheaper product for opportunity because they see opportunity. So when you have less capital, because everyone's capital is finite. I don't care if you're Bill Gates. He still has finite capital because he does not risk the system. So he chooses wisely what he does and how he allocates his money. That's how every smart investor, prudent investor behaves, and that's no different from me and you when we're choosing between this product that I purchased and another that's on for sale. There's a lot of product out there, and it's so important to choose carefully because a lot of people are unloading positions to take profit, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. That's how healthy economies come afloat. That's how the market continues to survive throughout all-time highs. It's the transactions between A and B that cause the market to continuously accrue wealth. And there's no difference between choosing this and another one as long as you pick the right product. So just because I purchased this and missed out on something else does not mean I made a bad decision or the other person who picked up the other item made a bad decision. It's what does one believe about one particular product at that price point at that time. Alright, so, but again, that's for another video. Let's see what Jaymorz added to his collection. Continuing the 2 Mirrodin boxes that I picked up. So, lots of bubble wrap. Okay, can you guess it? Yes. Alright, oh, okay, this is definitely not shrink wrap. Okay, again, people going above and beyond. Jesus. Okay, I might edit this part of the video out because I'm trying to be a little cautious. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, what I'll plan to do is he put some protective film over the shrink wrap, and because I also purchased another starter deck box, or tournament box rather, we can compare the seals through the translucent film just to make sure it's not resealed, because yes, again, you run the risk, and this is my first time opening up the mail package, my first time ever seeing the box, so we just want to make sure everything's 100% authentic, again, from a different seller. It would be very eerie. Of course, I can check this out after the video, but while I have this over here away from my safety deposit box, we can compare the seams. So one thing I can see right away is that this is a little bit more tight, where this has undulations. I don't know if you could pick it up on the camera. Okay, that's a little better. So again, this has undulations, a little wavy right over here, where this is perfectly straight, almost sort of airtight. So this is a little suspicious. Okay, right over here. Bring this a little closer. Just bear with me. I'll rest it on top of here. Okay, so that tape is obviously from the clear plastic film. Kind of almost want to open it up because honestly, this may be resealed. Okay, so let me remove the wasn't going to, but decided I will remove it. So I'll meet you back after I do that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Took off the translucent protector just to examine the seal a lot more carefully. I'm still a little bit on the fence about the undulations or the amount that sticks out after the sealing of the wrap. However, the sides do look correct compared to other sealed Kamigawa boxes. I know this stuck out to me because I'm like, dude, you see how much overlap is over here? Just really suspicious of that. So that I remember from my other boxes. If you compare it to, let's say, Mirrodin, how it's very flush, very exact. It's a tighter seal. Kamigawa, I guess the sealing action is very poor when they were printing this particular product. However, the seals are at the right locations. Again, you do see some of this across different Wizards of the Coast product. Hardly as much as a tighter clean seal, but again, nothing to sort of be on the fence about. I'm just concerned about the back, because that is, I know I haven't even done a video on this, but that is a sure way to tell if it has been resealed, especially because they need an opening to join it. So if they kept the sides intact, opened up the sides over here, they would be able to sort of stretch the film and squeeze it out through this seam. So I'll weigh the box and check things to make sure they're authentic and legit off camera. But for today's video, this is again another investment opportunity because, again, just as I mentioned earlier in the video, the Silver Age era of Magic is undervalued, underserved, and there's golden opportunity, especially in this product. If you can pick it up within the market weakness, this is your best return on investment at this time. We've already seen huge, tremendous price upticks on Mirage, Weatherlight, Stronghold, Tempest, Exodus. Those will see steady, stable returns. Nothing to write home about, but product like this will see similar returns. They're just not yet appreciated. So get your position ready, get exposure to product like this so you can ride that wave straight up. Now, how long will that take? Only time can tell. And I'm not a magician, so I cannot tell you when that day will come and when these products will see that uptick. But based off prudent data and analysis off my 5 KPIs that I talk about in sealed booster box investing, these products fit the description quite nicely, especially Mirrodin, especially Champions right here. These two are the premier Silver Age product for Magic Gathering. Now, I did talk about a lot throughout this video, especially highlighting and acknowledging the current market weakness in MTG, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Product, especially across the older, more high-end items, because we're seeing market weakness due to wallet fatigue. It's simply just that. The hysteria has settled. People have found other opportunities, whether it's taking profit in the collectible space, arranging their portfolio into other investments and assets. Real estate, great opportunity to buy. Stock market, again, with that correction that we saw in the early week of May, where the Dow and S&P went down about 5%. Again, great opportunity to buy tech, Apple, because they're long-term blue chip commodity stocks. So we're just seeing market cycle after market cycle encroach on the collectible space, and because of which we have two different ways in which it's heading. We can see a correction or a retracement within the market as a whole, or we can see money moved in different assets within the market. So out of those two scenarios, we're going to see market movement. Money will be redirected, whether it's taking profit and moving elsewhere, but we will see movement of money, whether it's going to another TCG, whether it's going to a different format era within the TCG, or going to a completely different commodity within collectibles. Now, I only cover gaming collectibles, so I don't know how fine art appreciates, because that's not a game. But I will tell you, there is a hot market segment. I will release a video in the very near future, so if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so, because I will go and uncover a hidden gem within the market community of gaming collectibles. But before I leave you guys and wrap up the video, I do want to also mention Flesh and Blood. If you haven't already been convinced by the product, by the noise, by the player base, by the fandom around the particular product as a whole, then there's nothing else I can tell you, because right now there is so much traction at that TCG. I would say right now it's peaking at levels we haven't seen before in comparison to Pokemon and Magic Gathering. The dollar money of each particular asset within that TCG are at levels we haven't seen in any other TCG space out there. Of course, when you're entering into a very poised and hot market, you're bound to see higher prices associated with certain items. It's no different than in the stock market, in any other tried and true market outside of even investing. So your industrial market, agricultural market, they usually base prices off comparable items. So with that being said, Flesh and Blood is seeing a lot of attention, especially with the release of Monarch. This will bring Flesh and Blood to new eyes and extend the trajectory of that value asset. I've already established the position in Monarch first edition boxes because I believe those will outperform Crucible. Now, I also had a video where I showed that one box of Welcome to Wraith. I do have my sealed boxes of Welcome to Wraith from Rudy when he first offered them to the patrons. So that is my position in Flesh and Blood. Just Welcome to Wraith boxes. I sold off my Arcane Rising like an idiot, like a Timmy, because I thought Flesh and Blood was a fluke. So I stuck with the original just in case some shenanigans happened. Glad I did, but I sold off Arcane Rising at like pennies compared to where they are right now. Monarch is poised to see opportunistic growth and value in that product. I'm warning you, look into Flesh and Blood before it's too late, especially with a lot of scalpers selling product that they were able to get at wholesale prices at current market prices today. It would make no difference in the long run if you bought at the MSRP or current market prices. It would make zero difference. Trust me. In the long-term hold, that is opportunity at its finest. Just like these two examples. So, with that, I thank you very much for tuning in to this video. Hope you were able to appreciate what's going on in the market a little bit more and see how it's poised for opportunity. There is opportunity where there is fear and market weakness. This is how people make money and move ahead. So take advantage of this while you can. I hope you were able to at least see value in other commodities out there and enjoy the content that I put out for you. Let me know if you would like to see any other unveilings or products, because I'm buying continuously and I'm just hand selecting certain items just to bring up good, meaningful conversation. So with that, make sure you like this video and subscribe so I can catch you in the next Jaymorz Collectibles.